Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a full build guide here in Artifact Seeker here for Stella with the Toxic Bow. So in this video we're going to go pretty in depth into how to build a character in this game. I'm going to take you through the step-by-step sort of thought process, and I'm going to show you an exact build that you can follow if you like, or you can just use it as a basis for ideas. So we're just going to get straight into this, but before we actually enter, I'm going to start over here at the Magic Council, because there are a couple of upgrades that we really want to take in here. First one being reroll skill. I want you to go level 5 on here, and what this is going to do is give us skill refresh plus 5, which is going to give us 5 additional rerolls, and it's really good. That's going to allow us to basically get all the skills we want really early on. Now you can really go with a lot of other things here. We're going to go full divinity here as well. This is going to allow us to equip some extra artifacts at the beginning. Now I've gone here into luck because we are going to be doing Atonement 18 for this build. Now for the rest of them, I've just put them into some damage here, bit of strength and intelligence, and increased HP, as well as armor. Now I do not have the entire Magic Council maxed out. I'm not even close, to be honest. You need to grind a lot of materials to get everything maxed out in here. So obviously, the more of these you have maxed out, the stronger your character is going to be going in. But as you can see, we have barely any of them unlocked, and we're still able to go into Atonement 18, and I'm going to show you that now. So those are the most important ones. We do actually have a little bit of money here to spare, so we can pump a little bit more into something here. So what should we do? We can do enemy move speed here. It's not a bad one to get, and we're almost broke after that, so that's fine. We could do maybe dash cooldown. Yeah, we'll just grab a little bit of dash cooldown with our remaining money here. That's fine. Okay, so let's get into it then. Alright, so we're going to choose Stella. Now, we have a gift from the gods available here, which is a little bit of extra divinity and skill cooldown. So we're going to take this, or we cannot. For this build, I'm going to not do this, just to show you that you don't actually need any additional gifts here. So Stella starts with Arrow Rain, Dodge plus 5, Luck plus 5, and Scavenge plus 10. Honestly, these stats, not that amazing. Dodge is good, Luck is obviously alright, but as I'll show you in a second, it's not really going to matter that much, because we're going to come down here. We're going to be doing Atonement 18 for this one. So this is pretty tough. I don't have every single Atonement thing unlocked here, because some of these require significant grinding to unlock. This is especially the orange ones, and some of these other ones are going to take many hours. And this game's only just come out, so we're getting there. But as you can see, all of these negative effects are going to make this run a lot harder. So Energy Potion minus 75% is actually one of the biggest ones that's going to make doing DPS a bit harder, because our special skill is so strong, and energy potions that refill it are really good. And all of these ones are just basically enemies got more attack, bosses get more attack, elites minus 50 luck, and they all get a ton of extra HP. Look at this, plus 375% HP on the boss health. Alright, so we're maxed out everything that we possibly can on here. Okay, so let's go back. Alright, so for this video, with this build, we're going to be going all in on toxic damage, right? So, obviously we're going to choose a toxic bow. Now, I'm going to show you what artifacts I prefer to run. Now, you can obviously change these up depending on what you're doing or your preferences, but I think for this particular build, our Rainbow Potion here is going to be a really good place to start. So, SP skill point plus 1 means we can use our special skill twice. It has 2 cooldowns, which is awesome. It's twice the DPS, and Arrow Rain is really strong. It's up here. Alright, minus 16 armor, not the best, but we rolled plus 175 HP here, a little bit of extra luck, and price. We would re-roll these more, but we need more currency to do so. So that's going to be our first one. That's going to take up 5. Now, for your the rest of your divinity here, you can really choose almost anything. There is one here that's going to be pretty good. Soul of Acedia, I think. In fact, all 3 of these will give you plus 20 damage and minus 50 HP, which is pretty good. So these ones here you might want to consider. But there is also the Toxic Crown, which is going to go great with our toxic build that we're doing here. My one I've got rolled with Summon Skill Power. We could totally roll that off, but 8% damage is good. Armor Piercing is not too bad, but we really want this for the Toxic Spread and the Poison Skill Power. Now for the last one, I think I will take one of the damage ones here. I don't have the greatest rolls on these, but as you can see here, we've got Armor Piercing plus 16 on that one, which is pretty nice. So I think we'll run that one. Again, we need more currency to keep re-rolling these. Okay, so you can see we're Atonement 18 down the bottom here. We're ready to go, so let's get into it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so generally speaking, when you're doing Atonement like 16 and up, you're really going to want to avoid an early elite battle. If you can have a look at our board here, though, we don't actually have many elites until right before the bonfire here. There is a second one up here, but if we went this route, by the time we got there, we might be strong enough for him. But we have 2 chests in a row down here, which is actually a really nice to see. We might come down here and grab these chests. It might be a great place to start, so let's do that. First few waves here are going to be pretty straightforward. There's not going to be a ton of enemies, but we have a specific objective that we want to do. Alright. Okay, so straight away here, we haven't gotten any toxic skills, so let's do a refresh. And we got Venom Trap, so we can run Venom Trap. Alright, we want to take the chest here when we can. Some waves it's going to be pretty hard to grab these chests because of how many enemies are spawning, but for this one, that was pretty straightforward. So the reason we took all our skill refreshes is this exact reason right here. We have not got a single poison skill that we want. Alright, Poison Arrow and Venomous Strike. Now, here's an interesting toss-up. Venomous Strike is pretty good, but we might want to get rid of it eventually for a different one. But we'll grab it for now because we want to get as many poison skills as possible. Now, if you have a look over here, we have an altar with dodge, which is really great. We don't really need it in this early stage here, but alright, we've got Venomous Strike again here. So we're just going to try and level up our toxic skills as quickly as we can. And we got a potion there. Oh look, we've got Toxic Beetle here, nice. Alright, we've already got 4. Alright, this is our Toxic Bow. First level up, we can really choose either one here. We're going to want eventually a bit of both intelligence and strength on this build, but we can start with intelligence here. And we can grab this energy potion. As you can see, that refilled almost no energy for my skill there. Now, if you run out of refreshes and you still don't get the skill you want, just grab whatever skill you think is the strongest that appears, because you can replace them later. But we've got 4 refreshes left, so let's see how unlucky we are here. Okay, we're not getting what we want. And we've only got 1 more. We've got Venom Trap here. Okay, so we're trying to get 2 more toxic skills. So we've only got 5 seconds left here, so we're just going to collect the gems and we're done. Alright, so far so good. We've got Toxic Beetle. We'll grow the Toxic Beetle here. We like Toxic Beetle. He's fun once he's leveled all the way up. Alright, now. Skill cooldowns, generally I don't like going negative, taking plus skill cooldowns. However, 8% move speed and 8% dodge in a single item is quite strong here. So we're going to grab it because we do want to start building some dodge. as one of our defensive stats. You can see the damage spread here. My poison arrow is actually the highest damaging thing right now, but the other three are sort of relatively close together there. Alright, so your first few shops here, you're not going to have a lot of money to spend, so we could take a shop refresh, which is nice. We could take luck to try and repair our luck here, but we'll go minus dodge. Now this is something that you're going to have to pay attention to as you're picking your artifacts here. Every artifact that is green or higher, but even some of the white ones have negative attributes too. But all of them basically will, so you're just going to have to toss up. Is plus 12 luck worth minus 4 dodge? For our character here, we've already got 19 dodge, so that would take us to 15, and we could repair our luck quite a bit, but we can't afford it. So what you are actually able to do in this game is lock something into the shop. And in the meantime, we're going to grab a shop refresh. Nope, it's still, see, this is a little bug that's in the game where we're hovered over this one to select it, but we've pressed buy on that one. We have to click it first to do it. It's a bit buggy. And we're just going to grab HP. HP with no negative on it is always a must buy. There's no reason not to. And that's it. That's all we can do here. We're just going to see what the events are. Now, I'm not going to go into the story of the events here. Claimed a merchant of soul and promised an offer a price of your soul, 5,000 coins. So let's take the deal. Let's take the deal. Let's take the deal. Alright, we got wing cloak. Okay, we got gallop and dash count. Okay, so this is really, really good. We like gallop. Gallop gives us more movement speed after we dash, and we got an additional dash there. We got enemy respawn +1, which it's only +1%, so it's not too bad. Alright, now we've got Toxic Nova. Toxic Nova is a must for our build here. It is fantastic. Now, Venom Trap is already level 3, so we could try, or this would take it to level 3, so we could try and get this one leveled up as quickly as possible. Or we could go for Poison Arrow here and just try and boost the DPS. This one is a little bit lower DPS, but it spreads the poison a bit more. Whereas this one is more for straight DPS. I guess we'll go for the Venom Trap here. We really could have gone either way there. It's not going to be a problem there. Okay, we've got 2 chests, so this is a good start. We've got 2 chests we can work in. And look at this, we got Portrait of Lust. So we got Poison Explosion plus 10%, so that's an extra 10% chance for enemies to explode when they die when they're poisoned. Plus Poison Skill Power is 20%, so that's huge. So we're going to absolutely take this one. Alright, and it's given us another Venom Trap here. Okay, now with this one we're going to take Poison Synergy. Only one of our skills is going to actually be a trap here, so let's level it up with that. And now we get another chest here. So this is actually a really, really strong start for us. So this is great. Now, skill cooldown with no negative associated with is really good, but strength is as well. This one, we've already taken some plus skill cooldown, so I'm actually going to avoid this one for now, and we might take the strength here. And look, we've got another selection, and we're out of refreshes, so we're going to have to choose one of these. Now we can get rid of it later, replace it, but for now we're just going to have to choose. So I'm going to take maybe Dark Phantom Knights, just because of the base damage here is pretty high. Alright, so which path do we want to take here? Do we want to go, if we go up here, we're basically forced to take 3 of those in a row. At least this way we get a more interesting route, and I'll show you the elite fights, which can be pretty crazy. So we'll come up here. We'll take Poison Arrow here. We'll come up here, we'll activate our altar, and we'll come down and grab the chest here. Alright, so we've got that. Let's get out of the spikes. And I haven't used our skill yet, so let's just use it. In this wave, there's not really that many dangerous enemies, or that many enemies in total, so we're okay. So our altar over there will be recharging, just going around there. It will slowly be recharging, 36%, so we might not even really get another another buff out of it in this room. Okay, we'll just go Toxic Nova. We're just trying to level up all our toxic skills now. Okay. Alright, so we got a healing potion there. Didn't really need to pick it up, but that's alright. Alright, so we've got tons of potions here. Let's use another skill. Stand in the middle of them, spamming arrows everywhere. And just about 10 seconds left, so we're just going to grab... Alright, our Venom Trap is already almost fully leveled up here, which is really, really nice. Don't think we'll be able to get to the Silver Silver for the Elite, but maybe before the boss we will, so that'll be really nice if we can. Sandglass's time skill cooldown. Now we would take minus damage. We're at plus 53% damage at the moment though, so we can take minus. We don't really care about loot range. It's not really a stat we care about, but skill cooldown is nice. Or the other interesting thing here is the healing potion. Healing potions are good. They're only tier 1 items, but buffing your max HP is going to be great in the long run. Let's take the Sandglass of Time though. Now you don't want to be going too far negative damage here, right? So you keep track of what skills you're choosing. Alright, so this is a shop with Old Bible, and we take the leather boots as well. Now don't neglect your tier 1 items. They can be really good if you stack up a lot of them. Now we did lock this one in earlier to try and repair our luck. So we can buy it. It's 4,000. Yeah, we can buy that one. Now we do have a shop refresh. If you see down there, we've got one shop refresh. Okay, so we can get range for skill cooldown here. So again, playing around our skill cooldown, it's currently minus 4%. So we could buy a telescope here and get extra range for our attacks. Now extra range is obviously good. You can hit things from further away. We can repair our skill cooldown by buying this one as well. And we'll grab the intelligence. And that's it for now. Alright, let's come down here and see what the event is. Okay. Alright, it's a fight, so we just have to fight them. That's alright. We'll see how crazy this room is. Okay, now poison is just slowly stacking up on him, as you can see. And here, this elite's pretty annoying. He can grab you and chomp on you, and it does a lot of damage. So we're just gonna try, make sure he's not getting to us. This room is not too bad. There's not too many enemies at the moment, so I'm just gonna use my skill, and that should finish the elite. And what do we want to take here? Toxic Nova. Toxic Nova is really good. It does low base damage, but it adds so many stacks of poison. It's worth. Absolutely worth. I like taking Poison Explosion because the higher you get your Poison Explosion stat, the more just damage and poison spread you're going to be doing. It's actually pretty good once you stack it up a bit. So just going to grab that one. Alright, so yeah, Arrow Rain. 680,000 damage already, and we're still in World 1 here. We're going to grab a Toxic Beetle. Okay, so this is Atonement 18. So Elite's got a lot more health, but the bosses have a lot more health too. We're going to want to take some defensive stuff as we go along here. I'm just trying to grab some of the gems so we don't have to rely on our scavenging skill at the end. You can see we've got another potion there. It's not going to recharge very much, but we're pretty close to another one, so we can grab it and then do our skill again. Okay, Venom Trap, we can get it all the way leveled up here, which is absolutely fantastic. Alright, we're just going to come around here and collect these. And we're just going to survive here another, 16 seconds. So, we can just run around them, let poison stack up. Grab a health potion if we need, but we don't really. And there's a magnet there. Alright, here's our super skill. So the super skills, once you get a skill all the way to rank 6, you can then unlock a super skill, which is basically a super powered version. So we got a Venom Trap. We got it before the boss on the first wave here, which is super, super good. we're going to take the Toxic Beetle as well. Alright, up here we go for Poison Synergy Break because only one of our skills is going to be a trap build at most. Alright, special skill damage is our arrow range, so we like taking those buffs. -4 luck though. Do we want to repair our luck further? We're -5 still, so XP bonus and loot range. None of these are that amazing. We'll take the wooden doll here, maybe. Yeah, I guess we'll take the wooden doll here. We're not really relying on luck so much in our run here, but it is nice to have. Okay, now negative move speed is also one that you want to be careful about. Now we have +26, so we're fine to grab this. And in fact, we can even grab the leather boots to repair the damage that we just did to our stats. So more damage for dodge. I'm not going to minus my dodge anymore. We're going to want to build that up. We will take the healing potion there and do a refresh. Skill damage. We're just going to pass on these ones. They're not very interesting to us. Alright, Soul of Gluttony. What did we get for doing that? Ooh. We got Soul of Gula. +20 damage again. And we get Strength. +10 Strength. Nice. That's a pretty good item for us. And we actually have a choice here. We don't have to fight the Elite, but we're absolutely going to go in and fight the Elite because I'm feeling like we're doing alright here. Okay. And I cannot move. Why can I not move? Why can I not move? Okay. I don't know what happened there. My controller perhaps bugging out, or the game was freaking out for a second there, but it was not allowing me to move. It was absolutely not ideal. Alright. We have one of our super skills. We're going to wait to see if the Elite... oh, there he is. Arrow Rain. There's another... There's often multiple elites that do spawn in these waves, so you've got to be careful. But as you can see, our poison is just absolutely ruining everything here right now. And we don't even have to rely on our health potions at the moment, which is great. We picked up one there anyway. So you do, generally speaking, want to leave the health potions lying on the floor until you need them. They will stay there until the end of the round. Okay, so we're going to do another one of these just to clear some enemies. And poison everything. Alright, so there are a couple of poison skills that we can still come across and replace our, what is it, puncture and dark skill down here. Alright, so poison arrow, let's go for the poison arrow here. We like poison arrow. Poison arrow does some good DPS for us, especially early game here. Okay. As you can see, the poison just starts stacking up on them, and you don't really have to specifically like stand right next to them waiting for the damage to pop out of your character. Alright, plus 20% on our skill damage is really nice, but we'd have to take minus luck. So this is an interesting kind of toss-up. We're not really using a death skill. I don't think any of our skills are death skills right now. Now this one is... No, that's dark. It's not even death. Okay. So, do we want to take minus luck? Plus 20% damage on our skill is really, really nice. Let's grab this one. We've got endurance on top of it. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, damage for dodge. We don't really want to minus our dodge. However, we do want to take additional armor. Armor for move. Our move speed is still plus 26, so we're good. We don't really want to get that any lower than about 10 to 15, I would say. We can take the potion. We can take the armor. Damage for dodge. We're going to avoid minusing our dodge. We can take another shop refresh, though. Shop refresh. HP. We can even grab the critical rate. It doesn't hurt. We can even grab XP, because that doesn't hurt either, really. Okay. We don't care about loot range. Armor piercing is not too bad either. Gives you an additional damage buff. Skill damage, we'll just avoid those ones. Alright, so we come to our first camp. Let's have a look if Nargoth has anything particularly good for us. Ring of Infinity is nice, skill cooldown and dodge. But we would have to minus some damage. Skill slot +1 is also pretty interesting. Plus 20 luck is good too. So both of these are pretty good. It's a bit of a toss-up because we're going to want to try and level up all our skills to max. And if we have 7 skill slots, it actually makes it harder to do that. However, plus 20 luck would repair most of our luck. I'm thinking of going for the Ring of Infinity here instead. And we can always lock this in. So if we want to grab it later, we can. Now we're going to check Talia. We can do a refresh because she counts as a shop. So this is interesting. She's selling a super skill here. So we could, in theory, it's not the super skill that we want, but we could, in theory, replace Dark Fan of Ninth with this. And it's only 12,000. So I'm going to say let's do that, and we will replace that. Okay. We can refresh her again, see if there's anything else interesting. No, that's fine. Alright, now we can have a look at Reynard here. If he has any potions that are particularly good for what we're trying to do here. Annihilate skills, artifact cube refreshes, damage increase for the next 2 battles. That's not too bad. We can buy a damage potion. Skill refresh. We have a bit of money. Let's do that one. And look, we might save a bit of money here. We don't really need any more. We can come in here and try and re-roll any negative or attributes that we don't like on our current gear. We've got crit rate -1. That's no good. Let's get rid of that. Endurance, knockback's not too bad. Endurance, armor, we can get rid of that one. Loot range, I mean it's kind of useful. Alright, that's all we're going to do here. We don't really need to worry about anything else. Alright, Toxic Beetle. I think we take Toxic Beetle. I mean, they're both really good, but this one is closer to being a super skill, so we're going to do that. Alright, so this is boss of World 1. Alright, I'll show you how this build goes against the bosses here. Alright, so we are going to have an elite. We've got a sacrifice ult here, which is interesting. I'm going to pop my skill. Try and DPS him as quickly as we can. Okay, and the boss is incoming. It's got a little bit of dialogue here. We just... the dialogue's the same in every run, pretty much, so... Unless you've got a different character. Or you're using a different character, rather. And we just avoid his attacks on the ground. When the ground lights up red, just avoid them. Dash out of the way. And we're just letting our poison do all the work here. Yeah, we did take a hit there, but we've got a couple of potions on the floor just waiting for us, so we're pretty good here. And we're just about got another skill. Let's use that. He's gonna do a slam there. We've already got him to about half. And took another hit there, but we still got plenty of health. As you can see, I have ran into the enemy a couple of times there, but we're doing fine for our stats at the moment for early game here. So, and when you do run into the enemy like that, even if it's an accident, just go up and grab one of the health potions, and he's done. That's all we had to do. The poison ticks just start adding up there, and after a while he just gets melted. Alright, Sticky Web is Trap Synergy. These are not particularly amazing. We could do a refresh. Let's do one refresh here. Dice of the Gods. We could take Dice of the Gods here. It'll give us 5 random stats as well as luck. Yeah, make sure we've got it selected. Alright, frost skill power. That's not really what we wanted, but hey. Alright, fire talisman, special skill. Our skill cooldown is now minus 14, so I guess we can take this one. It's plus 15% on our arrow rain, which is really nice. We like that. And we can try and repair some skill cooldown here with that one. Ooh, Sage Robes, Holy Magic Synergy. This one has a poison synergy break, which I don't know if we really need, but it's really the only one that goes with what we're doing here. Got 5 HP there. Now here's an interesting thing. We might actually sell one of these to get the money. Here, if you click over here on sell, you can actually get the money instead of taking the item. So we're going to do that, and we're just going to continue here. And you see our maxed out skill, Venom Trap, putting in a ton of work. This is the Dark Hammer, so this is the super skill we bought. It's maxed out, and as you can see, it's not doing anywhere near as much as our poison skill. So we are actually going to want to, even though that's max level, we're going to want to sub it out here eventually. Alright, we're going to grab healing potion, we're going to grab armor. Now what's our move speed? 22. Do we want to take more HP? What do we have? 1800. Look, we could still be taking more HP here. I think we'll grab it because we're still above 20. Now we're not going to want to lower our move speed much more. So old shield armor, yes please. Armor piercing is interesting. We would have to take minus 20. Ability to penetrate armor. Negative armor will result in receiving more damage. So if you come over here to the armor piercing skill, it's not actually 100% clear how it works. I don't think we actually have any yet, so it's not showing up, but that's alright. It's really expensive though, so we're going to roll past that. Armor piercing here, we could take it, but let's grab this one, and then we can grab the 2 white ones as well. And that's a pretty good shop. Okay, so armor piercing, as you can see, ability to penetrate enemy armor. Negative armor will result in receiving more damage. Okay, so it says damage boost rate 37.5%. So armor piercing will allow you to bypass enemy armor. So that's it's a pretty good stat, especially if you are going high atonement levels. And there is one in there that would an atonement modifier that gives the enemies plus armor. So if you are going to be running that one, it's absolutely great to get armor piercing. Alright, now here is an interesting choice. We have 2 chests, elite, and a 3rd chest up the top here. So this could be a really strong path for us to take. Is there anything else particularly great? I mean, we've got 3 elites. No? What do we have? 2 elites, 2 chests down here. I think we might go along this top path here. We could even, in fact, go... we'd be missing that one, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's fine. Let's go the top route here. Alright, so again, we're going to go for the altar straight away. And that's plus 100 range, which is huge. Now we're just way more effective. We ran into a slow trap there, but that's alright. As you can see, our toxic beetles are putting in heaps of work now. Plus range on them is pretty massive. And we got a health potion. We don't even need to consider taking it right now. We'll oh yes, toxic beetle max level. Yes please. So we'll grab the super skill on that pretty soon, which is really strong as well. Makes them even stronger and explode for more toxic damage everywhere. As you can see, they're just taking tons of toxic hits here, and we can just use our skill as well. No reason not to. It's a bit overkill, but we got the cooldown and we may as well use it. Wasn't worth as much damage there because there just wasn't as many enemies out on the field. But as you can see here, it's going very well for us. Alright. Okay, so far the build's coming online. We've only really got one max skill that we want, but here we might get another one pretty soon. Okay, we're going to take all of the white ones here because they're good. We don't actually care about loot range. That's not a stat that I care about, especially for this build. So we're just going to grab that and look at it rolled some extra HP for us as well. Alright, we're not going to minus our move speed any further. We're going to take the other ones. Do we want enemy respawn with luck? We'll go for the gambler's dice because we're feeling pretty confident right now. We'll grab a skill cooldown. Don't want to minus our HP here. What is our damage is plus 73%. So we could take that, the skill cooldown. Skill cooldown currently minus 14. Let's grab that one. And then we're just going to continue on our way. Library at the end of time. Let's go in. Requires 30,000 gold. We do not have Scholar Synergy. Light, Evil, Power, Wisdom, Element. Okay, Element? We got a Wind one. That's alright. Alright, Toxic Beetle. This is what we want. And we're just going to go the top route here. Grab all the chests. Alright, so going to go and grab our altar, as we always do. And now this one, we have a cage down here. So this is another sub-objective that can spawn in. And we have to rescue this lady out of the cage. So we're just going to sit in here, and then if enemies get too close, we're going to pop our skill. And just sit here until it gets to 100%. It's easy, she's free. We can just get out of here. We can grab our energy potions. Don't even really need to use our super skill right now, but wait for the enemies to get a bit closer and then pop it. We don't have a ton of knockback now. Normally I would take Whirlwind as well, but it hasn't showed up yet. And now if it does, we might grab it to take instead of the Dark Hammer. But right now we're doing fine with our current setup. We've got another energy potion there. And this is still charging. It charges pretty slow on high atonement levels, so we're only going to really be able to get one on most of our normal rooms. On the boss rooms we can get a lot more, but... and look, we have 5 health potions just lying around on the map. So we're good even if we run into the enemies here. We've only got 7 seconds left though, so we're just going to chill and grab 2 gems. Alright, so we do have a bit of scavenging, so we do get some gems at the end there. Alright, summon skill power. Now we do have beetles, which is a summon, but it's minus 8 move speed, so we're not going to take that now. Strength plus 200 HP. Now it is nice, but we would have to minus our intelligence. I don't really want that. We will take healing potion though. Now dodge for HP is interesting. We have 2000 HP. What's our dodge? Dodge is 28%. We could take this. We could pass. It really could go either way with this one. Let's grab it though. And we'll do a refresh. Dash distance. 6% on dash distance. I mean, we get the extra movement speed from gallop after we dash, so we could take it. Do we have dash distance? We haven't taken anything for dash yet, so for dash distance, so I don't think it's up here yet. Let's grab it for the 200 HP. Now we don't really care about the extra enemies spawning right now because our build is so strong that we just don't care about it. Let's take the crit chance and let's refresh here. Let's take range. Let's take intelligence. Strength for soul gem bonus. We don't really care about soul gem bonus when we're trying to beat a really, really hard difficulty run. That's not sort of our main focus here. We can take crit rate though for luck. What is our luck now? Our luck's 27, so we actually have a bit to work with now. So let's take the crit rate. And we're actually kind of poor now, so let's keep going here. Alright, let's go to the altar. Skill cooldowns, which is great. And we've got another cage up here, it looks like. Yep. Okay, so we're just going to sit here. And then, if the enemies get close, we're going to pop it. Oh no, we don't actually have our skill yet. No, that's alright, we'll be fine. Our beetles and our Toxic Nova and all that are just putting on all the work. Speaking of Toxic Nova, there it is. Poison Arrow. Poison Arrow is closer, so I think we'll grab that one for now. Okay, so once we've maxed out our tree on one side, we can choose the other side, so we'll grab the strength there. And we've got a minute left to survive, so we're just going to grab and pop a arrow rain here. Okay, 670,000, not too bad. Hey, we've got a loot goblin over here. So he will drop us an extra cube, so we like taking them when we can. A little bit surrounded, so we can try and dash out. We've got 35 seconds. Can we get this loot guy before the end of... Alright, we've got a skill, another skill, so let's just pop that. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure where he's gone. He might be dead already. If you feel like you're getting surrounded, just dash out. You can dash through the enemies. If you dash twice quickly, you can usually get out of a big crowd, but we've only got 5 seconds left here anyway. The altar didn't end up recharging. On the normal rooms, you'll probably never get an additional altar. Skill cooldown, skill damage. We'll take the dodge. It's just 1%, but we'll take it. Luck and armor for price. So that makes the shop prices a little bit more expensive. But luck and armor are great stats to have. So, okay. All right. So we take armor piercing. We take dodge. We can minus our luck now because we have a ton to work with. So we can take the skill damage there. We don't really care about scavenging for this run. XP bonus and endurance, we don't really need it. It's a bit expensive. We'll grab the dodge and intelligence, but our move speed's still only around 20, so I don't know how much we want to... But our intelligence is pretty low, as you can see up there. Only 28 versus our strength, so we might actually grab it. And we'll do one more refresh, see what else we can get. Nothing all that amazing. We might save up a bit of money here now. We've got a couple of chests. Mithril ingot. Minuses in our intelligence again, though, which we just tried to repair it there. We could sell the item, but I think we'll just take the armor piercing here. What do we get? Poison arrow? Yeah, we'll go poison arrow. So we can get the super skill there now. Alright, another chest. Dragon's Heart. HP and HP. We like that one. Yeah, we're going to grab the Dragon's Heart here. And our poison arrow has appeared. Thank you. And we got the elite fight now. Alright, so 3 of our poison skills are max. So this is a great start tower. Now I went down here instead of hitting the altar first. Not for any particular reason, but as you can see, there's a lot of enemies there right now, so we might actually go up here. And the elite's chasing us pretty hard. We might actually go to our altar first, and we get the range, which is great. Alright, so as you can see, some of these elite waves start to get pretty crazy, so just try and stay cool, stay calm, and rely on our toxic here to basically carry us. And we killed the elite pretty easily there. And there's another elite, a chest goblin. Alright, where is he? He is that him over there? No, he's over here. So we'll just wait for the enemies to get a little closer, then we'll pop this. That should be enough to get him. Nice, got a couple of cubes there, which is great. come down here. We've got another skill. We could use it, or we could just sort of chill until the cooldown here. Oh, we've got so many potions everywhere. Let's just use it. Alright, so we didn't end up getting the sub-objective down there. I don't know if we'll still have time. We only got 6 seconds, so I don't know if it's enough time. Unfortunately not, but it was pretty hectic when we were over there right at the beginning. We were taking a few hits, so I decided to move out of the way. Let's repair the move speed. Luck. We don't really care too much more about luck now. We can grab it. It doesn't hurt to have the extra. Let's go XP there for minus loot range, because we really don't care about loot range. Normal range is good. Alright, what do we get here? Range and scavenge. Now this is one we might want to consider selling, because these aren't super amazing for our build. So we're going to sell this, take the money. Nice. Alright, what do we want to take here? What is our damage at the moment? 69%. What do we want to take? We'll take armor piercing. And we don't care about loot range. We'll do a refresh here. Dodge. Crit rate. We'll take intelligence and crit rate here, I think. And do one more refresh. Ooh, we got Sage's Robes. It's really expensive, so I don't think we'll take it. We'll just take move speed and HP here, I think. Nice. Alright. Another chest. It's trying to give me Mithril Ingot quite a bit here. What is our crit rate now? 13. We could start trying to buff that. Ooh, what do we get here? Toxic Nova? Let's take Toxic Nova. Alright. Back to the bonfire. We've got 58,000. That's the skill slot. Let's have a look what Talia has, if anything. Let's refresh her shop. Refresh her shop. Nope. Nothing great. We could pay for a refresh here too. Ooh, she has Tornado. It's okay. Flame Dragon is really good when it's leveled up. It's Wind and Lightning though, so it's not going with our poison stuff here. Do we take the additional skill slot? We could. We have 3 of our toxic skills leveled up already. I think we will take it this time. You don't strictly have to beat high atonement runs, but this year is going to be pretty good for us. So, and then how much money we have left? Not much. We can quickly have a look if there's anything we want to get rid of. -2 armor. We don't like that. I don't care about fire. Scavenge. Not really. I think we're okay. Lightning we don't really care about. Yeah, I think we're fine here for now. Alright, now. Time to take on the second boss. Alright, we can't level anything up here, unfortunately. Dark Flame Cocktail. Could get to Dark Synergy just for a little bit extra. Dark Storm. Not higher base damage. So we take the other buffs and then we just go into the final boss, to the second boss. Alright, so we have a chest down here and an altar up here. Let's go grab the altar quickly. And okay, so this room is pretty small. So the elite on a really small room here, it can be pretty tough at times. And he's kind of stalking us right now, so let's do this. Got rid of him, and we've got the chest anyway. Nice. We ran into the spikes there, unfortunately. It was a mistake, but it happens. Alright. Now, we're going to wait for this guy to appear. And we can show you how much our poison is doing against these bosses now that we've leveled up a bit more. And right now I'm just trying to kite these guys around and get my poison. everywhere, basically, and we'll grab the potion here. Alright, here he comes. Alright, Nvidia. He's got a lot of health. He's got like 5.8 million health, so it does take a little bit of time to get the poison stacks up on him. In the meantime, we can pop this. Try and get out of the way of his thing there. Alright, and we're doing just fine here. We did get hit by the vortex, but doesn't do too much damage. We've got 2600 health now, so... And yeah, as you can see, our ult is almost up again, so if we just kite him around a little bit, and we come back around, we can grab it again. As you can see, that gallop, that extra move speed there is pretty nice, alright. So we've got dodge and dodge limit here, so, I mean, almost never get hit now. Alright, now, as you can see, if you have a look at his health bar, now he's getting chunked for pretty good poison damage. And it's only going to get more brutal from here for him. And we can pop this as well, add insult to injury. Look at that, the last half of his health bar just disappeared. We'll take Toxic Nova for sure. So even though we didn't get all the poison skills we wanted, we got enough that our poison build is absolutely come online here. Fantastic. Alright, I guess we take intelligence maybe. What are these ones? These ones are 1 each. So we actually do have quite a bit of strength going at the moment, so maybe we don't. But we don't really care too much about the other ones. Well, I guess we'll take this one. Ice Talisman, not really useful. Luck. Let's sell the Ice Talisman here. Fractured Glasses, interesting. We'll take the skill cooldown. Pharmacist. Pharmacist is a good stat too. Pharmacist will increase the effectiveness of our potions, so we actually do like Pharmacist. We're going to take that. Here we're going to go for Strength. For Soul Gem bonus, because we don't care about the Soul Gem bonus. We can take range, we can take critical. Doesn't really matter there. And here we might take critical. Yeah, we'll take critical. Alright, what did we get here? Sticky Web, Fire Blessing. We don't have any refreshers left for this one, unfortunately. What we could do here is actually sell, because these don't really do a ton for our build. It says recommended on this one just because it has, I don't know, what does it have that we're using? Pierce, I guess? Yeah, we're using a Pierce skill. We're going to sell. Take that money for the last world. As you can see, our max skills are putting in work here. Just a quick little edit there, as I'm currently cooking a pie, and it smells delicious. Gonna take armor piercing. Gonna take move speed here. And we'll take the strength. We like strength. Do a refresh. Now we would like to build dodge. We don't really want to minus our HP at this point, though. I don't think. Because we may still take a few hits, even though our build is coming online here. Might just refresh these. Gift from Blood. Not really using a ton of blood. Although, we do have a little bit. It's expensive, though. Quite expensive. It would increase our special skill damage, which is nice, but I think we'll actually buy this one. Oh, yeah, we got that bug again. So annoying. As you can see, the cursor was highlighted over that one, but I clicked buy on a different one, so it's unfortunately purchased the one that we were hovered over there, but that's alright. It happens. It made the decision for us, I suppose. Alright, so final level here. What do we want to take? We got chest, elite up here. 3 chests and an elite is really good. Bottom path, 2 chests, 3 elites. We could go down and then up here. I guess, what's that one? It doesn't really matter. It's all pretty similar here, I guess. This bottom route seems fun to go through all these elites, I think. Let's test our build down here on these elites now. Feeling confident. Alright, let's go for the altar first. Dodge and dodge limit. It's always good. Oh, yeah. It's down here. I thought I was going in the wrong direction for a second, but we're good. Alright, so we just have to sacrifice to this altar. One of the sub-objectives here. This one's relatively easy, especially if you've got your special skill ready to go. As you can see, I don't really have to move too much anyway. They're just dying. Alright, we've got the cube. We can dash out of there. And now we've just got a minute 20 to kill as many things as we can. Keep your eye out for any loot goblins or anything that'll spawn, and you can always grab another buff once this thing hits 100%. It's also worth picking up the magnets when you see them. That will attract all the orbs and money and stuff to you, which is great. And that's one of the reasons why we don't really care about loot range or scavenging too much as a stat. Because there are just a ton of those magnets that drop, and they basically make the other stats kind of meaningless. We've got a health potion there, really don't need it right now. 2700 health. This thing's charging up. Oh, we're totally maxed on our energy right now, so let's do this. What's this one going to give us next? More dodge? We don't need more dodge. Oh well. Oh, something died up there. Might have been a lit goblin. Might have been an elite. Probably not. I think this is not an elite wave, is it? Just a normal wave. I ran into spikes there. Spikes will be your downfall. Alright, so making short work of Atonement 18 here. Telescope. We might sell. We might try and get some of the money back that we accidentally spent. And we'll just take the intelligence here, I think. Sell. I did not click sell that time. I thought I didn't, but there we go. Wind Fury, armor for move speed. What's our move speed now? 25. We can take this one, I think. Well, we could have taken dodge, I guess, but gold bonus. Don't care about that too much. We could sell it though. Take the money. Okay, that's it. And we're just looking for more of our toxic skills that we never got, unfortunately. What do we want to take here? 150 HP is nice. What's our dodge currently? 40%. We can take -2 here for extra health. Try and get ourselves up over 3000 health for the final boss. That'll be pretty good. Dash cooldown, nice. Projectile penetration. So this is an interesting stat to take. Projectiles penetrate through to hit more targets. This is actually pretty good. We might have knockback. We've got 8 knockback, so we won't have much knockback if we take it, but the extra projectile penetration is really, really strong. We can take a shop refresh, they're pretty cheap. And we'll take the range, and then we're poor. We're poor again, so... Alright, I think we'll just go to the bottom path here. It looks fun. Try the elite. Alright, it looks like we have multiple objectives on this this here map, so let's go down here first, grab one of the altars. Getting multiple altars on a map is interesting because it allows you to kind of go between them to get buffs. But we might go over and grab this chest too, because we want to level up our Toxic Nova, I think, is the one that's not currently leveled. Okay, so we can just drop a skill here. Stop them from getting close to us while this charges. 2.3 million, nice. Right. 2 cubes, was it? Nice. Oh, alright, here's Toxic Nova. We never got Whirlwind, which is the other one I normally take for this this build, which is unfortunate, but... So we can come up here and grab the other altar now. Just using my dashes to make it as quick as we can. More dodge, so that's good. Let's see how many enemies are just ticking away for poison damage. Alright. This is great. This is going pretty much as good as we could hope for. We can try for this altar up here too. It's one of the sacrifice ones, I think. It's kind of far away. There we go. Yeah, it is 300 to sacrifice. Let's use a skill. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Nice. Alright. Now poison's just putting in so much work now. We did take a hit there. But there's tons of health potions everywhere if we really need them, and we don't even really need them. The time's up anyway. Good stuff. Venomous Strike. Max HP, Fire. What do we want to take here? Maybe we sell. Sell for money. How much do we have now after that? 90? 80? 86,000? This one sells for 9,000, not as much. But we don't really care too much about the stats here right now, so let's sell that one as well. Demon's Pendant, critical rate. Critical rate might be good to grab. Dodge is 38. Do we want to minus our dodge though? We couldn't take +1 dodge. Yeah, we'll just take the 1% there. Luck. Minus dodge. We might leave our dodge as it is now. And... I don't really care about luck, and we got plenty of it anyway, so let's sell another one, shall we? Axe of Madman. 16 strength for 12 intellect. We don't really want to minus our intellect though. Toxic Nova doesn't really use too much intellect. Venom Trap. I mean, I guess we could. Most of our skills are Dark Flame Cocktail, isn't there? 8% on the range is pretty nice. I guess we could take this one. We are minusing our intelligence a bit there, but we should be alright. We'll take Armor Piercing here. Summon skill power will affect our toxic beetle. 8% HP. There's pretty big negative for us though. Frost, sticky web. Again, this is one that we can sell. And now we're rich, or not rich, but we have a good amount of money to work with. Elven Flute, 200 HP. We don't want to do that. Intelligence and move speed is nice. Magnetic Salvage. Skill damage. Oh, we might just sell. We don't really want to minus big chunks of our defensive stats at the moment. Not what we're trying to do here. Alright, what is our move speed? 23. Just enough that we'll take that. And I think we'll leave our damage now. And we'll take some shop refreshers. Ooh, skill diffusion. Number of projectiles and summons has been increased. We absolutely want to take this one. Plus 20 luck as well is nice. It's 65,000, so it's pretty expensive. We also got this one, which is really good. Can we afford both of them? Ooh, I think we can. All right. So our knockback bonus is pretty trash now, but we have a ton of projectile penetration, which is really, really good, especially for our arrow skill. Not our toxic rain, but poison arrow. Alright, we can refresh. Ooh, swift and gallop. It's 44,000. Let's lock that one in. And maybe we take a crit rate. And then just save the rest of the money for next go. Okay, we've got an event. I'm not going to do the story stuff of these. Summon across a terrifying cave. Shall we enter the cave, see what's in here? Requires fire synergy. Okay. Okay, we left the cave. We'll take the Venomous Strike here. Try and get it leveled up before the end if we can. We never came across Whirlwind, which is unfortunate. I would have loved to show you how that works with the build, because it gives you a ton of knockback as well. We'll come down and grab the chest here first. Alright, we've got that. Let's dash out of here. And then we'll hit the other altar and then just try and survive. We've got 2 skills right now, so we can use one. Let them gather up. Can they even get close to me? Even with minus knockback, look how much it knocks them back. Barely getting close to me. Alright. Grabbing the magnet. Everything just gets sucked up. And as you can see, the poison explosions, the poison ticks, and everything is just getting absolutely destroyed here. We can even use our skill to add insult to injury. Not enough enemies to get a massive 5 million one again, but we got 1.1 mil. We've got tons of health potions lying everywhere, almost 3,000 HP to work with. Got our crit rate up above 25%. We'd love to get that up a bit higher, but our dodge, what was it, about 30 something? We'd have to double check, but we've got enough dodge that we're not getting hit as many times as we otherwise would, which is great. And this is 100% again. Critical and damage, I mean, we don't need it right now, but it's a great one to get. Nice. Wind. One of our skills is wind. Toxic Nova is wind. Have to take special skill. This is our Sage Robes. Power Shot. Power increases. Oh, interesting. Max HP, strength, minion cooldown for minus knockback. This one's pretty good for our current build. Let's take that. And then, I mean, I guess we could take wind and try and repair our knockback. Not that we are ever going to use it at this point. I guess we sell. Take the money for the last few rooms here. We don't really care about these stats. Guess we take luck. Got plenty already. Okay. Okay. We can afford the Claw of Harpy now. So let's grab this. Alright, we've got Swift and Gallop, so we're going to be moving pretty fast now. We'll take the dodge. The dodge is 40%. That's pretty good. So our critical rate says it's purple because we took the plus critical rate in the previous room and it's still active. We can take the HP here. We should have plenty of move speed now. 6% dodge. What is our dodge? We said 40. Our limit is 56, so we can grab it. Crit rate is good. Let's take the dodge. Why not? We don't really need the extra HP. Realistically, we're doing pretty good here. Let's take the skill power. Let's take pharmacist. Luck. We don't want. Range. Range is good. Armor's pretty good. We've got plenty of skill cooldown at the moment. Yeah, we'll grab that one. And I think we're just about running out of money here. We can lock this one. Plus 20% damage for only minus 50 HP is pretty strong. So, alright, we're just going to continue on our merry path down here. Crit rate. Let's take the crit rate. Ooh, Venomous Strike is almost up there as well. Toxin spread, yes. More poison everywhere. Yes, please. Shop refresh. We don't really care about that at this point. We could take the summon power. We could sell here. I think we might sell. Sell's really good. And then we'll take the Venomous Strike. Alright, we should be able to get that maxed out before the final boss too, which is really good. Looks like we don't have any sub-objectives in this one, so we're just going to kill a bunch of enemies. Just going to sit here, avoiding the projectiles. Here you see my my poison beetles. They're just toxic everywhere, explosions everywhere. I don't even have to move at this point, really. As you can see, this build in action. And this is Atonement 18 too, by the way. So okay, we got hit by the flying guys, but oh, so this is the boss that can the elite that can pick you up and chew you up. I didn't see him there. He's pretty fast too. He'll chase you down. He dies quickly enough though with the poison. What have we got? 50 seconds. Elite approaching. Who did we get? Oh, we got hit by was it the birds? Where is the elite guy? He teleport. This guy teleports around a bit, so he can be a little annoying, but not hard. And there are so many enemies there. Let's grab the health potion. And should have another skill. Yep. Just run around. Not even using my dodges. See how fast we are with dodge after our dodge now with the gallop. So we don't really need move speed anymore, which is great. Alright. Doing really, really well. Antique coin. Luck for dodge. Skill damage. We'll take the skill damage for luck here. Intelligence for move speed. We could take that now. We don't really need the move speed. But I don't really like minusing it either. I guess we'll take more skill damage. Doesn't hurt. Make arrow rain as OP as possible, and you can see what skills are doing the DPS for us, and which ones are applying the poison. Which one more? This one kind of does a bit of both, though. This is kind of 50-50. The toxic beetle, but yeah, you can see the trap and the poison are absolutely putting in work, which is fantastic. Alright, we're gonna buy Soul of Acedia. Acedia? Because 20% damage is pretty massive, so we'll take a strength potion. We'll take we can't afford anything else. Alright, so we got one elite and the boss left. The final boss, which you get to see the build really popping off in the final boss encounter. Alright, here's our Venomous Strike. Let's go. Skill advance. Oh, so there should be an elite somewhere, I guess. Don't know where he is. Maybe he hasn't spawned yet. Okay. Is he somewhere on the map? Did we kill him already? Alright. 2 million, 3 million. Alright, now we got an elite approaching. It took him a while to show up there. See how fast we are after the dash. Alright, here he is. Spam him. Go around behind him. Doesn't stand a chance. Poor guy. Oh, here's the second one. Don't have another skill right now, but our toxic beetles are smashing him, as well as everything else, of course. Alright, easy. Got some energy potions there, so we can spam another skill if we really need, but I don't think there's any more elites, not right now. As you can see, I've got enough dodge that a lot of the time I'm not even getting hit, which is fantastic. And we did take the hit, but we also have a ton of potions lying around. Beautiful. Great. Easy. You can really see just how strong this build actually is. Alright, so unfortunately, we only ever got 5 poison skills in this run. We never got a 6th one, so we can just start leveling up something else. I guess we take the Dark Fan of Knife maybe, since we spec'd more into strength this run. So skill you want to replace. New skills upgrade directly. Are we replacing it? I thought it was giving us one that we already had, but no. That's my mistake. I thought we already had that one, but we clearly did not. Alright. Intelligence. Don't really need much else here. I mean, what do we have? 38,000. Maybe we sell just to try and get the money at this point. Frost power, we sell. Wind, knockback, can sell. Keep selling. What's our dodge anyway? 46%. I guess we could take it. Get our health a bit higher. Back up above 3,000. And our dodge is 44. Sage's robes. 5%, which is like, what, 150 or so health. Actually just going to back out of that and go straight into the camp. And just see what these guys have for us. Time and space. That's a pretty interesting one here. We get range, minus skill cooldown, and damage. It's 100,000 though. We can't afford it. That's a shame. We could do our venom trap. And just make the trap synergy stronger. We could do that. Let's have a look at Talia first. Does she have anything for us that we actually want here? Chakram. Nope. No poison. We never got the whirlwind poison attack. Unfortunate. One thing we can do here, if we did want to take time and space, we need about 30,000, so we could come in here and actually sell something, but as you can see, pretty expensive. Fire God We could sell this one because it's not really doing a whole lot for us. We're not using fire damage here. It is new though, and we could actually save it at the end of our run. I think we'll sell this. Just we can always grab it later. Alright, so we are now, what, 3,000 short, so we do actually have to sell something else too. We'll just come down and sell something real cheap here, maybe 3,000. What's worth 3,000? Armor. Skill cooldown for damage, we can just sell off this one. And come back in here, time and space, 100,000. It's really expensive, but it's pretty good. So that's pretty much all our money. So I didn't really actually use any potions this run, so I think I bought one though, so yeah, we did. So we'll use this artifact cube refreshes. Ah, yeah, well, we didn't end up using it. We could have bought, if we saved up a bit more money, we could have bought a resurrection scroll. When dying, you can resurrect, so it gives you a free life, which is obviously great. We could, in fact, sell something else and buy one. Dice of the gods. Do we need luck now? I don't think we need luck in the final battle, do we? 2% skill cooldown's nice. The rest of it's we're not really using. Alright. Resurrection scroll. And can we afford anything else? Liquor, wind. Wind skill. Annihilate skill. Not really that amazing, but come into our backpack and we'll absolutely use the resurrection scroll. And that's it. So let's go into the final boss now. So just quickly show you what we've ended up with. Roughly 3,000 health, over 100 strength. We did go for more strength than intelligence skills down here, but we did buff our intelligence a bit. We ended up repairing our luck and getting it up into the 40s. Armor, pretty close to 100. Damage, currently 100. Dodge, almost up to 50. Move speed, we kept it at around 20. Skill cooldown, got it to minus 22. Crit rate, up to almost 40. Yeah, and we also got toxin spread, up to 8. Poison explosion, 25. Special skill power, up plus 120%. As you can see, we've got all the stats, a lot of the stats that go with our build here. We just went into them. Poison damage plus 93%. Puncture damage is one of the other skill types we have, so that's alright. Let's go in and I'll show you what this build can really do. Alright, so we've got an altar. Go for that first, as per usual. We have... Oh, this elite got up in my face there. It was a little rude. Alright, as you can see, final room. If you try and move around too quickly, you can run into the enemies and take unnecessary damage. So just move that out of the way. So we have taken a couple of hits there. We don't have any potions yet. Let's use one of these. There's a potion. So I think we went past the other altar that we have here. Alright, here comes the boss. So the idea with this build is we're just going to stack as much poison up on him as we can, and then as you'll see, it takes a little bit to start stacking up, but once it stacks up, they just die so quickly. And we'll just do one of our skills. It's trying to hurt us, but got some cubes there. Alright, so he's got 17 million health, which is quite a bit. As you can imagine, we do have a cage thing over here, which is kind of risky to do during the final boss fight. In fact, I don't think I'll go for it. Just too much in the way right now. Alright, I guess we just go with the flame cocktail. It's still not giving us anything interesting to replace it with. And here we'll just use a skill. See if we can do this. 40. Just make sure our health doesn't go too low here. 80%. And we'll just get out of there. Grab a health potion. And... alright, he's down. Alright, so... 2 bosses at the same time, both with millions of health. As you can see, the poison absolutely annihilated him. Yeah, we just got to let it stack up on this guy a bit more though, because he didn't have any stacks on him yet, because he's like a second boss that was summoned, whereas the first one tried to resurrect himself, but he still had the poison stacks on him, and boom, you saw how quickly he died. Right now you can see our poison start to tick up a bit higher, a bit faster. Where is he? Your skill. Now you can really start to see the chunks. He's at 50 now, 50%. See how fast he goes down. 30, 35 rather, 20. And you can just see how quickly the poison stacks start to absolutely destroy him. And we didn't really have to do too much there. That's it. And that's the build. I think Poison Arrow is one of the strongest builds in this game. Definitely the strongest one I've come across thus far. I can't say definitively it's the strongest, but it is the strongest I've come across. It doesn't really matter what you take after the final battle there, because it's all done. You can obviously, if you see something that you want to favourite as a collection item. So, do we have one of these? I think we have one of these already. I guess we could take a Sage Robe and see if we get a good one. Kind of average. Wisdom Codex. Fire Blessing. Guess we'll take the fire. And that's it. So we can take a look here at our skills. So these are the 3 main damage ones. Venom Trap. As you can see, almost 100 million in that, just in that 2 minutes 40 seconds. Poison Arrow, 75, so pretty huge. Toxic Beetle, now it's a bit less, but as you can see, it adds 88 poison. Whereas see, this one is 30 and 13, which is 88 poison, so we're adding tons more poison stacks. The Dark Hammer that we picked up, not really great. It's just, we don't have the synergies unlocked. It wasn't meant to be part of our build, but we just didn't get anything better. As to with the Dark Cocktail, it's not really doing a ton. However, Toxic Nova, 176 poison stacks. I mean, this is one of the poison skills that continuously adds up. Venomous Strike here, this is probably the one I would have subbed out for a better poison skill if we got it, but we just didn't. But, you know, it still takes advantage of our strength stat as well as all the poison synergy and that sort of thing, so it's still putting in some work. And it does add poison too, so it all combines and helps out. But this is probably the one of all of the skills that we would have subbed out for a different poison one if we could have. And here we can just sub in any of the new ones. We got Puncture Pierce. We can save that one. We can have a quick look at if we got any good skills here. Anything good? Not really. Root of Blood. No, we definitely want that one in our collection. Poison skill power minus. Oof, we don't like that. And that's it, guys. That's the run. As you can see, Poison, one of the strongest builds in this game. We did that on Atonement 18. So we had all of the Atonement stuff that we possibly could at the unlocked at the moment. So Energy Potion was less effective. Leader enemies +3. Enemy movement speed 200%. Attack damage, boss damage. luck. Skill upgrade selection. I mean, we had so many negatives there, and you saw how easy that was. So, and we also got, if we just back out of here, we got 20,000 currency in one run for doing that, and we didn't even select the bonus. At the beginning there. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's the run. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked the video, consider leaving a subscription or a like or even a comment or anything. Let me know what you guys are enjoying about the game. Let me know if you found a stronger build than this. That would be awesome. I would love to know if you found something stronger than this one. But aside from that, this has been another video on the Explosive Paddle channel, and I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much, and have a fantastic day.